Our defense, that's it. I mean, we talked about how we can improve our defense. It's the first time in a long time we kept a team under 100, especially a team like Miami. It's really big, so that's just how we got to play defense.
While most kids of his age were playing make-believe, 9-year-old Luka Doncic was a bona fide television star in his native Slovenia, setting the stage for an incredible real-life journey to NBA superstardom. Luka Doncic is astonishing ball excursion indeed. Even before he turned 19 years of age, he had previously won everything in ball. He achieved such a huge amount early in life. However, in some way or the other, he was not the primary pick in the NBA draft when he entered in 2018. After 6 years and subsequent to establishing numerous standards, Luka is currently quite possibly the most skilled player the NBA has seen at any point. Luka's b-ball venture has been loads of good times for him. All along, he generally had a b-ball in his grasp. Luka's dad, Sasha Doncic, was an expert ball player in Slovenia. So Luka grew up around the sport of ball. He was youthful to the point that he was unable to try to talk when he originally saw his dad play in a live game. Luka mentioned that since his dad played, he was constantly exposed to basketball. Whenever his dad had a game, Luka would shoot during halftime or before the game, even though he could hardly use a disturbance because he resembled a 3-year-old. Luka stated that he was regularly playing basketball himself when he was 5 years old. At the point when he was 8, he went to his most memorable genuine b-ball practice, yet it just lasted 16 minutes. That was all it took so that his mentor might be able to see that Luka was far in front of different children his age. So, they moved him up to play with the 12-year-olds. All things considered, be that as it may, in any event, playing with more seasoned kids was difficult for the youthful Doncic. After only a couple of practices, the mentors generally discussed this youthful phenom. They chose to move Luka from the ordinary ball school up to the Olympias club group. This was for the most serious and skilled youthful competitors. Luka said, "Since I was 7, I watched the b-ball and played b-ball. So it was simply something regular from the principal second." A gifted youngster for the initial few years, Luka was not excessively predominant. He frequently played to a greater degree, a supporting job, and never drove his group in scoring. This was on the ground that he was 3 years more youthful than every one of his partners. What's more, since his feet had become quicker than the remainder of his body, he was now and again cumbersome on the court and couldn't do all that he needed. However, this time really assisted Luka with fostering his fantastic ball insight and battling soul. Although his age contrast implied that his colleagues dealt with him like a younger sibling off the court, Luka wouldn't be dealt with that way on the court. He never let anybody menace him or exploit him in view of his young age. Whenever Luka first played against kids, he was at a global under-13 competition in Rome when he was 13 years of age. He was just 5 feet 1 inch tall at that point. Yet his abilities and comprehension of the game were a long way past some other 13-year-olds on the planet. Luka totally dominated different players, making no looks, ignoring all the court, and easily sinking bouncing shots. In the competition's last game, Luka scored an extraordinary 54-point triple twofold, driving his group to a 104-76 triumph. He was named the MVP after averaging 34 focuses per game. Luka was prevailing to the point that each European youth scout was astonished. Unexpectedly, this 13-year-old turned into the most sought-after youthful competitor across Europe, not simply in the ball. A half year after the fact, Luka took the exceptionally dangerous action of abandoning his folks and moving the whole way to Madrid, Spain, to join the genuine Madrid b-ball club. At the young age of 13, Luka had to leave behind his family, friends, and school, everything familiar to him. Despite his tender years, this forced him to mature quickly. He didn't speak English or Spanish fluently initially, so he immersed himself for 90 days, listening intently, to rapidly learn Spanish in his new environment away from his support systems. Furthermore, maybe much more troublesome, genuine Madrid did not put as many resources into the b-ball as they did in soccer. They were a soccer club first. The b-ball group had not won a solitary prize in 5 years. For most youthful gifted players, going to a major club like genuine Madrid or Barcelona frequently doesn't turn out great. A significant number of these young players end up never getting to play for the primary group. However, Luka wouldn't withdraw from this test. He again began playing against more established kids, ruling youth competitions, and winning MVP grants. He immediately learned Spanish and adjusted to the way of life. After only 2 years in Madrid at 15 years old, Luka began rehearsing with Genuine Madrid's senior expert group. At this point, when he was 16, he made his authority debut, turning into the most youthful player ever to play for Genuine Madrid and the third most youthful player ever in the Spanish Association. In the 2015-2016 season, when he was just about 16 years of age, Doncic turned into an ordinary individual from Genuine Madrid's expert group. Also, when he made his presentation in the EuroLeague competition, he turned out to be just the 21st player ever to play in the EuroLeague prior to turning 17 years of age. One of Luka's previous mentors said that Luka was 17 and he would make a few passes, but he didn't have any idea how he was doing that. He further added that Luka's level of intelligence was so great at 17. The following season in 2016-2017, Luka sparked onto the scene as one of the most outstanding teen players of all time. In December 2016, before he had even turned 18 years of age, Luka was named Player of the Week by the Spanish Association. Only 4 days after the fact, against the group Zalgiris in the EuroLeague, he was named the MVP of that round, the most youthful player ever to get that honor. However, it wasn't simply the achievement that was amazing. It was the way Luka got it done. With his group following late, the 17-year-old Doncic dominated and smoothly made 2 grasped shots in the last moment to lead his group to victory. Until the end of that season, Luka ruled the top European contests. He won the EuroLeague Rising Star Grant in a consistent vote. He was named EuroLeague MVP of the cycle additional 3 times. What's more, he likewise guaranteed the honor of the best young player in the Spanish Association. After that astonishing season as a teen, Luka enlisted in the Slovenian public group to compete at the 2017 Eurobasket competition. There, he framed an unimaginable backcourt couple with Goran Dragic, who was at the point a laid-out NBA star. Dragic said that Luka had used to watch him play with his father when he was only a 6-year-old ball boy. He added that Luka would come to rehearse when he was 7 or 8 and be a ball boy or watch the games. Dragic further stated that for 11 years, they had formed the best backcourt in Europe. In that competition, Dragic utilized his unimaginable speed to blow past protectors, while the 16-year-old Luka analyzed safeguards with his splendid passing and direction. However, Dragic was the best player. Slovenia really looked more steady when Luka controlled the offense and pursued ideal choices on each possession. Luka drove Slovenia to prevail over Latvia and Spain to arrive at the last against Serbia. Luka Doncic's rise has been just amazing. From being labeled as a wonder kid in Slovenia to becoming the EuroLeague's youngest MVP at 19, his talent was undeniable. Yet when the Mavericks traded up to draft him in 2018, few anticipated his immediate impact. Doncic took the NBA by storm, earning Rookie of the Year honors. Since then, he's emerged as a generational superstar, earning multiple All-NBA and All-Star selections while leading the Mavericks' resurgence. At just 23, Doncic has already etched his name among the NBA's greats, with his unbelievable journey still unfolding before our eyes. That's a wrap, guys. By age 21, he'd already broken numerous records and earned All-Star honors, proving that child stars can indeed become NBA legends. His story is just the beginning, and the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this journey, hit the like button and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Goodbye, folks.